Welcome to the basement 2 level of ICONSIAM Mall. This is probably one of the biggest malls in Bangkok, and it's also one of the nicest. So I really hope that you guys get something out of this little visit that I'm taking here today. Basically, I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna go around and see if I can find a few little places to shop, nothing major, and hopefully you guys will learn something, and so will I. That's our hope anyway. Let's see. This is lobby D of the ICOMSIAM Mall, and I am headed into the elevator. And what a nice elevator it is. I think I will start on the first floor because the first floor looks like a good place to start. So that's it. See you in a few. Here's a look at all the options that this mall has to offer, which is quite impressive, really. There are 8 floors to this mall, and I am hoping that there's a lot of really interesting stuff to see around here. So let's go out into the mall and have a look around. Nice little view here of H&M. As always, H&M is always going to have a good little view of something, no doubt about that. And it's very early. The mall is just open. Would anybody like a Porsche? Because there's a Porsche dealership over here. I think we'll walk and have a look at it real quick. Or I will at least walk by it and let you look at it. I actually came in 1 floor above the ground floor. So the ground floor looks like where there is a Versace store. I hope you can see that Versace store there. This is definitely the higher end mall in Bangkok. Do I even need to mention what these stores here are? I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with that, if you're familiar with luxury type stuff. But on top of the Versace store is a Porsche store, and as you can see, I believe that is a GTR. I'm not sure. It's been a long time since I looked at Porsches, but we're not even going to go over there and have a look, to be honest with you, because I don't want to think I'm some weirdo with a camera. But I am a weirdo with the camera, so I don't know. Maybe we'll walk by anyway. How nice would it be to work in a Porsche shop, like a car dealer here in Bangkok, where you know people can afford this stuff? Check that out. Is that not so cool? You want to buy a yacht? No problem. Buying the yacht is not an issue here because this is obviously where they sell them. And the place is called Azimut Yachts, I believe. Azimut Yachts. How about a Rolls Royce? Anybody up for a Rolls Royce? This is the Rolls Royce Dawn, I should say. That is one nice looking car right there. Nice looking car. And it only goes for 34,900,000,000 baht. Somebody convert that for me real quick. I'm not sure what that is. Maserati. Here's the Maserati store, and you can see one car. We will see many Maseratis here. I am definitely not going in there. It says special offer. This is what it says on the door. Special offer for the Maserati Levante and Ghibli, I think is how you pronounce that. Installment starting from 69,900 baht, Thai baht. To put that in perspective for you, that's probably more than double what a teacher salary is here in Bangkok. So I had a little change of heart and thought I would go down to the first floor to kind of show you guys around on the first floor a little bit. These are just some of the shops that you will find on the first floor. Some kind of huge Victoria's Secret over here. The first floor does not look as interesting as I thought it would be until you get out to the middle. And when you get out to the middle, you find, I guess this is as close to like every mall in Thailand that I run into anyway has some type of mall in it or something somewhere, and it seems like that there are things that are always cheaper, but I guarantee you, like here, 259 baht. Can you see that? 259 baht for these little bitty cases right here. These little cases, which is still extremely expensive. But all malls that I've seen in Thailand have these little bitty like markets in the middle of them, which I think are pretty cool, really. They do have 10% off sale here on wallets. Good thing I don't need one. I have a very nice one, so I'm not worried about that. When I say very nice, I don't mean it was very expensive. I just mean it's very safe. So let's take a look, for example, at travel accessories. 30% off today. And this book bag that we are currently looking at right here is going to cost 6,200 baht normally. They have it marked to 43.40. So you're talking about 100, roughly 110 bucks, 115 bucks for that, for that little backpack right there. And that's in US dollars. That's why I say this is a very, very, very high-end mall, and probably not a place where I would be spending a lot of my time. But there is an H&M as well. So if you're into, you know, something a little more lower key, you can definitely hit up H&M. And I think we're headed toward the Louis Vuitton that we saw as we walked in. I will be back with you guys just as soon as I find something else interesting, and we shall continue the tour. So to keep from running the battery completely dead here, guys, on this DJI Pocket I'm using, I'm just going to kind of turn around for a little bit and show you some of the high-end stuff. That is probably very, very expensive coffee. In fact, I'm sure if they had a menu outside, I would see it. Yeah, this is what they call a caramel dirty. It's 160 baht, which I guess is really not that bad, depending on if you compare it to Starbucks or not. It looks good. I'm kind of in the mood for coffee, so maybe that's what I'll get. I don't know. Okay, so to keep from boring you to death, I just want you to know that basically in the first 3 floors of this mall are the highest end of the highest ends that you can find, okay? They're not going to be low-end stores. There was the little market-ish type thing I took you through, but this place has literally every kind of high-end clothing, entertainment, car, anything that you need that's high-end. This is the place to come get it if you're in Bangkok. If you want high-end stuff, ICONSIAM is the place to come get it, because everything here is really, really, really expensive. And the stores are really, really, really pricey. So I hope that helps, guys. I really, really do. So here's the actual digital menu that I hope you guys can see. I went ahead and got the dirty, and it's only 140 baht versus 160. I think one of the signs was wrong, but looking around this place and looking at the way he is grinding this coffee, it's definitely fresh. It is definitely fresh bean coffee, that is for sure. And just a nice looking little place around here. You can see the places to lounge and sit. Pretty cool little spot. Alright, here's the dirty coffee. And I assume this is the sweetener and or water to go with it. Probably water. They told me they could sweeten it if it wasn't sweetened enough. So let me take a sip and see how unsweet it is. Definitely gonna have some sweetener for that, but it is absolutely delicious. As soon as I get some sugar, it'll be great. This was 140 baht well spent. Okay, honest truth, after drinking that cup of coffee right there, which was called the dirty, by the way, they added this sweetener. This is CPS Cafe. I will never drink Starbucks again. This has been the most delicious coffee I have ever had in my life. And thank you to all the staff who made it. Yes, thank you very much, guys. Straight up, honest to God, now that I'm out of that store, I just want to say that the staff at CPS Coffee here in ICONSIAM Mall was the absolute best staff I have ever seen in a coffee shop. I mean, enthusiastic, super nice, helpful. They taught me a little bit about coffee. If you are in this mall in Bangkok, you have to go by and get a coffee from them. I am serious. I cannot drink Starbucks again after drinking that coffee. It was so much better, and it's basically the same price. So they have food in there as well. Just giving you guys a heads up. I think the coolest thing that I found thus far in the mall, besides the coffee was absolutely excellent. But look behind me. Let me see if I can get it in the shot here. It is a real life Levi's store, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, a real life Levi's store. And I am so excited to go in and look around, because if you come from where I come from, Levi's are like a way of life. And yeah, I am so excited to be in a Levi's store right now in Bangkok, Thailand. You have no idea. I'll catch you in a few minutes when I find something else really cool. Actually, let's see how expensive these things are, because what if you wanted to buy a pair of jeans in Bangkok? Let's see. 501, there is the original 501 Levi jeans. They are 22,890. Ah, 2,000. Okay, thank you very much. So 2,000. Can you guys see that? 2,000. Hang on, let me try again. There we go. 2,890 baht for the 501. That's basically $100 for a pair of Levi's. So the same, it costs the same here as it does in the States. Not getting a discount on Levi's today, no sir. Now we head to what is the largest Apple store I have ever seen in my life. Yes, you are looking at an Apple store. And they are lined up out the door. Look at this. This is where I bought my AirPods at. But these people are literally lined up out the door. And Apple is so popular here. People think it's all Android all the time. Apple is so popular here that in this mall, in this high-end mall, the escalator delivers you directly to it. There's one going down, and then if we come over here and look, you will see that there is an escalator bringing everybody right up into it. Check that out. That should tell you pretty much about how important Apple is here in Thailand. You can see the DJI Osmo 3 on the shelf there, and everybody is looking at new phones, and how they afford them, I don't know, but I congratulate them. I am standing inside of a GShock store right now. As you know, I wear GShock on my arm. I love these watches. I think they are super awesome. But I am going to show you something that you probably most likely did not know about GShock watches. A lot of people think that GShock watches are just cheap watches that are a popular brand, but this particular GShock watch right here cost 110,000 baht. So you're looking basically at about 320, 30, 40 US dollars, somewhere in that neighborhood. That is a lot of money for a watch. I didn't pay anywhere close to that for mine, just so that you guys know. My GShock watch is old, and it is, I think I got it on sale for like 2,700 baht, which is less than $100. But they do have some very nice stuff in here, and they have a nice collection. They have a carbon collection here, which I really, really like. Look at this. If you're a watch person, very nice, very nice. So I just left the Oakley shop and some other high-end shops. Here is a Timberland shop for anybody that wants to come in and buy some boots or Timberland gear, we'll take a look at the prices real quick. I'm pretty sure they're going to be about the same as they would be in America. So that's 5,500 baht right there. That's almost $200 for the Timberland boots. That would be about the same price it would be in America. And I imagine everything else in here would be about the same price too. But we will have a quick look back here at your traditional Timberlands and see if we can get a good price on those. If they give me a price, let me see if they have a price on them. Yeah, there we go. So 7,500 baht. 7,500 baht. So you're $250 for that boot. 250 US dollars. So don't think you're going to come over here and get a break. That's for sure. Women, they do have some interesting little boots for you ladies over here, but I'm sure you're still going to pay a premium. And that's the main thing I wanted to show you guys is these high-end stores. There's a lot of confusion that everything is cheaper in Southeast Asia, and it's simply not true. For example, this is a waterproof Timberland. I love this boot. This is one of my favorite boots Timberland has ever made, but the price of it is 9,500 baht. 9,500 baht. That's $350. $350 for that boot right there. And when are you going to wear it is my question. You're in Thailand. That's, you know, you're going to have to wear it when you're dressed up, when you're going out somewhere or something like that. So anyway, we continue on our little mall tour here. Of course, next to the Timberland store is another high-end RayBan store. You can see the glasses in here. I'm not even going to go in here and look at many of the prices. I'll just give you a basic aviator price right here. What is the price of the aviator?
This have discount 6,900 baht.
Okay. So 6,900 is on discount. That's basically 200 and that's over $200. It's basically about 220 bucks, something like that. So that's an idea there. Headed toward the loft, which if you don't know what the loft is, kind of a little bit of everything store. Here would be another little department store that you guys could kind of check out. They have a wide variety. I see Timberland, Levis, Lacoste, and many other brands in there. This is the loft where you can find many IT gadgets and other little odds and ends that may be good for your trip over here as needed. I'm not sure what you need, but they have, of course, luggage stores, and we will go by them and look at, let's say you get stuck over here with no luggage and you don't know what to do. First, don't come to this mall to buy luggage. I can tell you that, unless you want high-end luggage. Now, the good news is I see a sign that says 40% off, but in this case, I see a sign that says 30% or 35% off, and I also see some 50% off stuff. Now, let's take a look at how much this luggage would cost normally, just regular price luggage. That is 15,450 baht. So you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $550 roughly. So take 50% of that, and you're still looking at $250 for a medium-sized luggage piece. That's not even the big one. Stepping up to the large one would probably be even more than that. I don't know. Actually, they have that marked down to 9,938 baht, which is really not bad. That's less than $200. So not too bad. 60% discount in the back here for this luggage. Maybe I was wrong, guys. Maybe coming to Siam, or excuse me, maybe coming to ICOMSIAM might not be such a bad idea. 60% off this luggage, and Here's your luggage line. And they have a sign that says 60% off, and there are your prices, which are, frankly, not bad at all. The 22 inch is 3,500 baht. That's basically 150 bucks. So that's not bad. It does have wheels on. I'm not sure of the quality of it. I know it has that. Okay, that particular piece has clips and not zippers, but these pieces have the zippers on them, and I am not a zipper luggage guy. I'm just not. 60% off right here, and that is really the only thing that I've seen that's on sale in this store, or in this mall, I should say, to be honest with you. Looking across, you can see there is a Reebok store, Puma store, there is Asics right here, Nike store is on down the way there. There's pretty much every high-end, anything you could possibly want. I did happen to notice this little section again out in the middle of the mall, which typically has a little bit lower prices. However, I am not sure if this is just like a retail outlet. So let's take a look. Here are some Skechers shoes, and I buy Skechers shoes from time to time. In fact, I have a pair similar to this right here, but this is a woman's shoe, obviously. And it's 2,790 baht. So yeah, it's just a little outlet store, because that's about what the shoes I got cost, except I, of course, got them on a discount. You have to bargain here in Thailand in order to get anything. So this little area of the mall may offer some discounts. I see some sale signs off in the distance, those little red tags you see sticking up for 15% off, 30% off. If this is the kind of thing, if you want to come shopping at a high-end outlet in Thailand, ICONSIAM, that's where it's at. They even have a nice lady there to direct you and tell you where to go. This is the 4th floor of ICONSIAM Mall. And as you can see, there's a little craft area out there, and then everything in this mall becomes, or everything on this floor, excuse me, becomes pretty much electronic. For example, we have Banana. Banana is just a Thailand store that carries a lot of electronic stuff. We have Sony. Of course, you can go in there and get probably pretty much any kind of Sony equipment that you could ever want. Then you're going to have a DTAC store. DTAC is a service carrier and provider here, and they have pretty good phone service. I don't have them. I use this company, AIS, and this is the AIS store here in the mall, where you can buy just about any kind of phone that they offer with their system, and you can also pay your bill, you can pay your internet bill, you can do pretty much anything you want to here. When I get excited is when I come to places like this right here. This is Big Camera. They have a ton, and I'm not going to walk in and show you everything. All those are cameras and lenses, and all this stuff over here is accessories. And this is one of my favorite stores to come and look and dream and wish and hope, because pretty soon that Olympus OMD5 Mark III is going to be sitting here, and I'm going to find a way to get it. That is my next goal in life in terms of technology, is being able to get that thing. And this will likely be the microphone to go with it. For those of you that wonder about technology, the Rode Wireless Go is probably about the best mic you can get right now in terms of just what's good for everyday use. It's not super professional, but at the same time, it does the trick, and I think it would be awesome. If they would run a sale on it, I would probably go ahead and get it, just to be honest with you. But this is Big Camera, and then you're gonna have a social club down here, a little food court down here. You can see Icon Eats. Let's take a walk this way and see if we can find anything else. So this place sells massage chairs, as you can see. If you can afford a massage chair in your house, I want to move in with you, by the way. Social club, that's probably a HISO social club. And then, of course, here will be your This is a mango shop, it looks like, right here. Here's some of their desserts on their menu, or drinks, I should say. And then over here, you're going to see Icon Eats and other restaurants. And then there is a Food Republic, which would be basically like a food court. Continuing on, and welcome to the 5th floor of ICONSIAM Mall. This is going to be the floor where all your financials are, all the banking, anything you need in terms of finances are definitely going to be here. And I think you can find pretty much whatever you want, anywhere you want. There's Krung Thai Bank. There is, all the banks will be down this side here. And I don't think you'll have a problem, like I said, if you need any kind of banking done. I also see a pharmacy and a Toys R Us on this floor. So if you're interested in any of those, you can come this way. And then in the middle is a bunch of another, like an open air market type shopping venue, which probably has some lower cost prices in it. So good luck on this floor, guys. Welcome to floor number 6 of ICONSIAM Mall, floor number 6. And I'm going to show you guys, you see that stuff falling? That's water. And show you guys, it looks like somebody's having a little photo shoot here. And I'm going to walk right by them and see if I can see what they're doing. Oh, they're photo shooting with a cell phone. That's cool. So I want to show you guys the water and the different shapes it makes. I hope that the camera catches it, but it falls directly from the ceiling, which I personally just think is very, very cool. I don't want to get in anybody else's way. So the water, that is the water making the words that you see and the lines that you see, the different way that it falls. You saw it just say ICONSIAM. I think that is so cool. I did not get to see this last time I was here, but I think it is remarkably interesting. And it's changing now, it'll change back and it'll write words, and just do some really cool stuff, changing colors on us now. And this all comes from the roof of ICONSIAM Mall. This is where it all lands, right here. See if I can give you guys. That is where it all lands. And then if we look straight up again, we can see that we have different colored water coming down, and it's probably likely to write more words again, but this is one thing about this mall that I really like. It's unique. I haven't seen it anywhere else. Not like this. Not where the water itself actually writes words when it falls down. So pretty cool. Just another reason to come see the mall. Hi guys, behind me is the water that you just saw, and obviously I'm not going to take you around this 6th floor food court because this is the HISO food court. I don't think that any of you will likely probably be eating here. You may, I don't know. But if you're traveling on a budget like me, we just don't afford things like this. The restaurants are super, super expensive. Some of them are not that bad, but for the most part, they're not going to be that good either. So just keep in mind when you come all the way up to the floor, the top floor here at ICONSIAM, there is a lot of very expensive food and places to eat. I'm going to walk back down the floor and see if I can find something a little bit cheaper. So wish me luck. One of the questions I get most often is, are there English movies available in Thailand? This is the cinema at ICONSIAM Mall. So you can see here that the Terminator is written all in Thai, but I guarantee you they have an English version. And the name of the cinema is ICONSIAM. I want to show you, there's the popcorn booth. There is the popcorn booth and the place where you buy all your drinks. But I kind of want to show you how this works. So this lady's looking at the Joker, but they will have an English version that comes up. For example, you can see right here, English. So they will have an English version for the movies, and you will just purchase the English ticket for it, and it will have Thai subtitles, which is no problem at all. They're very low to the ground, and you come to these boards, decide which movie that you want, pick it out, pay your ticket, whatever it may be. The higher you sit up, or the farther away from the screen you get, the more expensive your ticket's going to be. They probably have love seats here, as they do in most places. But this is what the schedule is going to look like. And I'm going to say tickets would range. I see 160 baht, 460 baht. They'll probably range all the way up to above 1,000 baht, depending on what kind of seat you decide to sit in and where you decide to sit. That's typically what the prices are here. This guy looks a little bit angry. Sorry. So, moving on. This is the... Actually, I thought this was more of a food court. I guess the food is on the other side, because this floor, the top floor here, is filled with like these little lounge areas and coffee shops. So you have the different shops, the different places, and the different things to do here, which is awesome. You're not going to believe it, guys, but I actually found a place on the 6th floor that looks like it's worth eating at. Check this out. The Taste of Hua Hin. I am kind of excited to eat here. Check out what it looks like on the menu. Here are some of the prices. I was astonished at how cheap some of this stuff is. I hope you can see that clearly. And then here are the actual dishes and what they look like. And they have a ton of selection for the highest thing I've seen. Now this would obviously be extremely high, 655 baht, but that's black crab. If you've ever had black crab, or if you've never had black crab, you have no idea what you're missing. I had that fortune of eating some black crab when I was in Rayong. But the prices here look absolutely just wonderful, and I think this is where I'm going to eat. This is the restaurant itself. It's in the middle. You can hear the water behind me. It's just a little hangout spot to eat. And let's find some food. Okay, if nothing else, I have made it to the table and the menu and the plate in front of me. And we are now going to take a look at the menu. And the place is called Lelo. It says a taste of Hua Hin on the menu itself. So maybe I'll get a little taste of Hua Hin before I go to Hua Hin, which I have plans to do in the near future. We'll look through here real quick. I kind of let you guys see some of the menu and what some of the prices look like. As I did outside, it's the same menu. So I'm going to order my food, and after I order my food, I will let you guys know what I got, why I got it, and whether I'm going to get any more. Stay tuned. Okay, my decision has been made. You guys know I'm on a budget, and this is what we're going to go with. We are going to go with, in the corner up there, it says M4. M4, that is what the dish looks like itself. And M4 on the menu is fried rice with kale and salted fish. I mean, healthy, 195 baht. That's about, let's see, that's about $6 for the meal. And not including the drink, which I will get here shortly. So I'll probably get out of here for about, I don't know, $4 for a good meal like that. You can't beat that, especially not at ICONSIAM Mall. So I really hope you guys find this content valuable. Okay, let me be sure I hit the drink menu for you guys. As you can see here, they have a variety of drinks. They also have your beers over here if you drink alcohol. I do not drink alcohol. They have Thai milk tea, which is 125 baht. That's a little expensive for Thai milk tea, but what I'm gonna do is go back to something I haven't had in a long time, and that is this lemongrass juice with honey and lemon. Absolutely some of the most delicious stuff I've ever had in my life. So that's 95 baht on top of the 195 baht that I'm paying for the meal. There's the price of the meal, 195 baht. Plus, I'm paying 195 baht for the meal. I'm going to pay 95 baht for the drink with the lemongrass there. Basically, I'm going to get out of this meal for about $4, just a little bit more. and that is absolutely impressive. $4 American for a great meal, and it's healthy. So here you go, guys. Lalo, this is the name of the restaurant, Lalo, and it is a taste of Hua Hin. There's your bar and your servers. Okay, as promised, here is what the meal itself looks like, and I have to say it looks delicious. Obviously, I will not be eating any of that stuff because that is very, very bad for me, but the rice and the fish and whatever else is in there looks like it's going to be delicious. This is my beloved lemongrass juice that you will see right here. I cannot wait to taste it. I'm sure it is going to be delicious. So I will get back with you guys momentarily and let you know if the food was worth it or not. All right, that is what I did to the meal right there, guys. Absolutely delicious, absolutely delicious. Fish, salted egg, throw some Chinese kale in there. Good stuff. I'm just going to finish off my jasmine tea now, and then I'm going to make my way out of this mall. Before I do, just let me say that this has been a good experience, really good experience in ICONSIAM Mall, and I would recommend everybody who ever comes to Bangkok to check this mall out. It is really high end, and it is so advanced, and yet they have some of these rather inexpensive places that you can just take on for the day and eat and have a good time. So ICONSIAM Mall, come see it, Bangkok, Thailand. If you're in the neighborhood, drop by. And also Lao, a taste of Hua Hin. Good restaurant, great place, everything you need right here, guys. So thank you so much for watching. No matter what you do today, be sure you do more life. And if you want to do more life permanently, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. See you guys on the next video.